We survived, but at a cost we're still paying. So you survived, and everyone told you that you should be grateful for that. You made it through that hard thing, that relationship, that childhood, that addiction, that burnout, that tough time, and all the years that you had to hold it together. From the outside, it looks like resilience, looks like strength, a, a great success story. But inside, something feels off. It feels flat, tired in a way that sleep just doesn't fix. You survived, but you don't feel alive because surviving required you to shut down parts of yourself. Your needs got quieter, your voice got smaller, your joy became optional. And no one talks about the bill that comes due after that survival, that numbness, that chronic overfunctioning, the feeling that you're fine but not fulfilled. This is the cost that we're still paying. Here's the truth that most people avoid. Survival saved your life, but it also trained you to live without yourself. You didn't just endure hard things, you adapted. You learned when to stay quiet, you learned when not to need too much, you learned not to feel too deeply. You learned all of these things to protect yourself, and now your nervous system still thinks that that version of you is the safest one. So when peace shows up, you feel restless. When ease appears, you feel suspicious. When's the next shoe going to drop? When joy tries to land and you are trying to follow your bliss, you brace for impact. You're waiting for that bad news to show up. This isn't a flaw. It's survival strategy that never got an ending. Survival asked you to be vigilant, to be selfless, to be strong all the time. You were constantly on. It rewarded you for endurance, not for truth, for compliance, not for desire, for keeping the peace and not keeping yourself. You were praised for being low maintenance, for handling things and for not falling apart, for being the tough one who could handle anything. And slowly, without noticing, your inner world became a place that you stopped visiting. You stopped imagining. You stopped dreaming. You stopped feeling that you could deserve anything more. And here's what it costs you now. You don't trust rest. You over-explain your needs. You wait for permission that never comes, because permission comes from inside. You feel disconnected from your body, from your anger, from your hunger for more. And part of you wonders, is this it? Is this what I survived for? Is this what I made it through those tough times for? Just this? And that question isn't ingratitude. It's grief. It's your soul realizing that there's so much more, but you've been conditioned to feel like you don't deserve it. You don't need to go back and relive everything that you've gone through. You don't need to heal harder. You need to recognize that survival mode did its job. It just doesn't get to run your life anymore. The work now isn't about toughness. It's about reconnection. Letting your body learn a new baseline. Letting your voice come out without apology. Letting pleasure feel safe again. Survival was the doorway, but it was never meant to be the destination. You're allowed to want more than I just made it. If this landed, let it land gently. You're not broken for feeling this way. You're not ungrateful. You're not failing at healing. You're waking up to truth that surviving is only a chapter. It's not the whole story. What about the next chapter? So rewrite that story.